Yo, what's up guys? I'm DeadlyPsyko and welcome back to another Black Ops 4 informative video. Today we're going to be talking about Blackout, the Black Ops 4 Battle Royale game mode. And I want to give you guys all the information that I have for Blackout. And after that, we could probably talk about what the Blackout Battle Royale game mode is going to need in order to be competitive with Fortnite and PUBG and H1Z1. And not only just to compete, but also to maybe even step up above them or just have something to give them an edge in the Battle Royale game mode. So let's start out with all the information that we know of for Blackout. Blackout has been confirmed that it's going to be playable at launch. And a lot of people are having their doubts about this, but it has been confirmed that they are going to be releasing Blackout at launch and it will be playable at launch. So don't worry about that. Blackout will be launching with one playable map. And the way that's worded seems like there will be room to have more maps later in the cycle. The general consensus from all the YouTubers that are doing their scientifical, astrophysical, theoretical, mathematical measurements on the map size for Blackout is that Blackout is going to be the same size as Fortnite, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe a little bit smaller, but that's the general consensus and I feel like that is probably true, especially based on the gameplay style of Call of Duty. It wouldn't make too much sense to have a giant map like PUBG or Battlefield. Blackout is confirmed to be first person only, which could make for some interesting Battle Royale gameplay. We will be seeing parts of our favorite maps in Blackout. I don't know how they're going to implement this, but I'm going to have a video on what maps they could implement and some of my speculations on what they're going to add to the Blackout map. Some of your favorite characters from previous Call of Duties as well as your weapons will be returning, but in Blackout. You'll also be able to play as your favorite zombies characters. And I'm sure they're going to add more skins and outfits for your characters to use. In the trailer, it was teased that you were going to be able to play with 140 players on the map, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if this is plausible, but I would imagine that is at least, maybe at most, 100 players on the map. And I only say that because Fortnite goes with 100 players, and that's even a little bit too much sometimes for the servers to handle, and it does get a little bit laggy in certain situations. But in Blackout, you're going to be adding land, sea, and air vehicles. Yes, there's going to be vehicles in Call of Duty in Blackout, but you're going to add those vehicles on top of 140 players. I don't see that happening, to be honest. But if it were to happen, that would be amazing because there'd be a lot of players and a lot of action going on at all times, and a win is going to mean a lot more. Also, from the reveal trailer, it seems like we're going to be having kill streaks or score streaks. I don't know how that's going to play out, but it seems like there was a Dragonfire in the trailer, as well as an RCXD and maybe even an attack helicopter. Well, that's all the information I have for Blackout, but moving into what I think Blackout needs to stand out. And the first thing that I can think of is it needs to be that 60 FPS first person Call of Duty feeling. And that's smooth gameplay, smooth controls, everything is smooth. And I love that about Call of Duty because it's so polished. Blackout is going to need to be unique in its own way so that it doesn't just compete with PUBG and Fortnite. It's going to need to make people feel like they want a different Battle Royale game experience so that they'll go to Blackout and play that and not feel like they're just playing the same game in a different style or a different skin. And one of those things is probably going to be a well polished and well balanced kill streak / score streak system. And I don't know if it's better to just find score streaks on the map and then use them and then you're fine, whatever, it's all randomly generated or whatever, and some people get lucky. I don't know if that's the better route to take, or if you can earn your kill streaks and actually utilize them, but have them nerfed enough to where it's just not just mowing people down like in a chopper gunner. You don't just get a chopper gunner and then mow people down, and maybe you're on the receiving end of that chopper gunner and you just get melted off the map and now you have to spawn into a different game, and it just ruins the experience a little bit. So it needs to be very well balanced and very well thought out. So, and maybe a different route that the score streaks and kill streaks could take is non-lethal. Maybe we just need spy planes and RCXDs that go out and do recon missions real quick and then come back, and then you have the information and you can go out and kill those enemies and take their loot. Maybe that's the better option here. I don't know. What do you guys think down in the comments below? Let me know. Hit scan weapons have been a staple of Call of Duty, and the way that works is literally if you shoot, you will hit the enemy on target if you're on target. There's no travel time, there's no bullet drop. But with this being said, the weapons are going to need to be balanced so that at certain ranges, you're not just going to be able to melt somebody down with an assault rifle and just continue on with your day. You're going to have that damage drop off at certain ranges with these hit scan weapons. And I say that because there's no randomness to this. There's no bloom like in Fortnite where if you shoot at somebody, there's going to be a random amount of area that you can shoot in. There's none of that in a hit scan weapon. You can literally shoot where you want and kill somebody. And with that being said, snipers would be overpowered in this game mode. So I think sniper rifles should be tweaked into a projectile based system where there is bullet drop and bullet travel time so that you do have to lead your shots and you have to aim a little bit higher to get those shots on target. Otherwise, sniper rifles would be overpowered and it would just break the game. I am saying this as a quickscoper as well. I love quickscoping, but if I were to just quickscope somebody across the map, I would be pretty pissed if I were that person. So I understand that this is going to affect the quickscopers a little bit, but it's not going to make it so that everybody just has snipers in their inventory and nothing else. In Blackout, I am expecting performance over quality of graphics. And the reason I say that is because I want a smooth gameplay style for Call of Duty, like I said earlier. I don't want to have this choppy, laggy, but really nice looking Call of Duty Battle Royale. It's just not going to be functional in my opinion. So I do want performance over graphic fidelity, and I think that's what they're going to be doing. I think they're going to be utilizing an older engine for the Battle Royale game mode. In the back of my mind though, I am hoping that they do accomplish both in this area. I do love graphic fidelity. I love graphics looking amazing, but I also love performance, and I'd rather performance over quality. But if they surprise us with both, that's just amazing. Whatever, it's awesome. Blackout is going to need a monetization system that doesn't push customers away, because if they add supply drops and you can only get the items you want randomly, nobody's going to want to buy supply drops, and even if they do, they're going to get upset and then just leave or just not even buy supply drops anymore. So I think they should copy Fortnite's model and release different things every day and just have the skins that people want so that they can buy it outright and not have to gamble their money away, because I definitely do not like buying supply drops. I have never bought a supply drop because I like knowing what I'm going to get. I think they could really capitalize on the monetization in Blackout by adding camos, maybe even vehicle camos, and maybe even a ton of skins and outfits, and they could just go very far with this. There's no limits here. So I think if they played it right and they did it correctly, they could make a lot of money and they can make their customers happy and nobody is going to be upset. Ooh, and definitely different melee weapons are going to thrive in this game mode. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I literally just thought of this, is a 6-man squad, especially if they're thinking about doing 140-man games of Battle Royale. 6-man teams would be amazing, and if you could coordinate your team together and then just completely dominate the other teams of 6, that would be crazy. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if they thought about it. I don't know anything about this. I literally just thought about it. But if it's possible and if it does happen, it would be a game-changing experience for Battle Royale. Obviously, I think they should still have the 4-man, the 2-man, and the solos, just because those are also very viable in Battle Royale. But if you guys want to see more Black Ops 4 videos from me, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get the notifications for when I upload videos. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Done.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make sense. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now.